Bivi under tarp. Hello, me again. The weather's turned and in the UK the sun sets at 6 o'clock and it's 25 to 6, so I have to get to camp, get set up. There's a horse. Oh dear. That's the end of that. We're still trucking. Right, I've got to camp. Daylight's against me. I think I've found where I'm gonna put the tarp and pitch up, but ground's a bit bumpy. And right, just got to go for it. I think my doing our watch. So we're going in with a Brewdog Wingman. I've got an Arbor, that's a pint can. That's a Magic Mountain, so I'm looking forward to having that one. And another pint can of Arbor. That is a Mosaic Pale Ale. Very nice. Right, the GoPro fails a bit in the low light, so I'm on to iPhone now. I'll give you a little look around camp. I'm in the far corner of the woods, but that means I'm near the perimeter path. Anyway, right, so I've got a DD 4x4 tarp. I've got some Prizik knots. Oh, they're not tight, look at that. I've done a bit of a drop side, and that looks quite cosy in there. Bivi under tarp. Just trying to get everything set up. This temperature's dropping and it's getting pretty cold now, so I'm just trying to do as much as I can do, and then I can see about getting on. I want to have a fire lit because it's going to be down to about 5 tonight, and then I want to see about getting on and cooking the tea. I'm just packing everything into one bag, keep it nice and tidy, and then it won't be such a problem in the morning when I think I've lost everything. Right, I've got my wolf and grizzly fire pit out today. I never like doing ground fires. I like to keep the fire away from the undergrowth, and I've got it propped up on some logs as well, just to so I don't scorch the ground. But yes, it's always a good start when you get set up, and then you can see some torches, but I think that's in a field. I won't see about starting a fire until later. And in here, low, I'm pretty sure you're not going to see anything. Right, it's going to be down to about 5 tonight, so I'd like to sit out. I don't really want to lay in tent. I need some firewood, but everything's bloody wet. Hello. It's not even the Halloween video. Right, I've cut some wood with my very good saw. I think they say some crap about cut it and you get hot twice, don't they? Cutting it and then burning it, or I don't know, something like that, innit? Right, I think it's time for tea. I really need a drink and I really need to just sit here and enjoy the camp because it's been very stressful. Right, tea is eaten. Starting to get a bit cool now. I think I'm probably still warm from having my tea and chopping all that wood, but I think I'm going to get a fire on a minute. I want to get a decent fire base going on there, and then that'll burn nicely so I don't have to keep adding to it. Just had a little tidy up around camp after having my tea. I'm going to have a little walkabout, I think, just see what I can see out there, because there's some lights. And then I'm going to come back and I think I'm going to get a fire on because it's starting to get a bit cool. Tonight, if I can not get the shadow, because I'm very unprofessional, I'm under a tarp, I think I said that, but I'm out in my Rab Ridge Raider. Old woods here, so it's quite bug heavy. It's not in the main part of the pine forest. Right, let's have a look what's out here. I'll probably find a better camp spot now, I should imagine. Lots of toadstooly, mushroomy things about. I don't know anything about them, but if you spot anything, you'll have to tell me in the comments. These look some goodies. That's a big thingy jobby toadstool. And that one looks like another thingy one-y jobby. Probably in the last video if I ate that. Right, so the lights are a long way over there. I think that might be the carrot factory because I used to work there years ago. Exciting stuff. Right, I'm going to head back to camp if I can find it. You know, through the videos we've always said there's going to be one day when we do a walkabout and we can't find a camp. I thought this was going to be it. I was crapping it a bit there. Right, I've found the camp and I'm not leaving it anymore. Right, we'll have a look in here. For the eagle-eyed viewers, you may have noticed there's a little NASA parcel in there. If I can illuminate it. Oh, that's a good sign. Stick it on there. Not giving anything away, but I could either eat it or I could put it in the bottom of the sleeping bag. Look at that. It's only a bloody baked potato. Oh, is she cooked? She's a bit crunchy on the outside. It's very soft on the inside. All you've got to do is have a fire in the woods for the best part of 3 hours with a jacket potato and some foil. And Robert's your mother's brother. I did get called out the other day about cooking the same thing all the time. You know who you are. So in the morning, Becky, I will be cooking something else for breakfast instead of a fry-up. There you go. I'm going to sit here and watch this burn out, listening to the owls. I think I can hear 3 owls. Thank you. It's just gone 9:30, and for a wild camper, that is a sensible time to turn in. Right, inside tent, and yes, the deer are at it. Right, we'll try and get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Survived the night. Yes, I did. Bit of a funny head. I think I've breathed in a bit too much smoke from my fire last night, but hopefully a cup of tea will sort that out. I'll see a bit better in daylight. I'll just show you around camp. I probably did show you yesterday, but it's a bit easier this morning. I've got a DD 3x3 tarp, and that is a bicycle strung up there nicely. Look at the bushcrafting knowledge. Moving around to the front. I'll go around this way. That was last night's fire I've got to attend to. Got a line across there between 2 trees. Some Prizik knots. And in there we've got a Rab Ridge Raider hoop Bivi. Hello there. Today, shock horror, no cooked breakfast. I have a different breakfast. Let's cook. Not too sure on portions, so we'll chuck it in and see if we go. Whoa. I suppose really I've got to flip it, haven't I? How am I going to do this and film it? Now, if you find yourself in the woods and you've cooked a delicious pancake for breakfast, you probably want to put some honey on it. And your honey's going to be too thick and you can't pour it. So what you do, you keep your honey in your pocket and it warms it up. It's all tips on this channel. Breakfast is completed. That was a success. Right, I'm going to break down camp and then pedal out of here. So we've got to put all that on the bike. All packed up, everything's on bike. Just having a little scan around, make sure I've not left anything behind, but I think we're all good. So, let's rock out. Whew, right, nearly back to the van. I think I'll call an end to the video here, but it's not the end. Watch all the other great videos as I negotiate the bend. Whoop. Right, thanks for watching. No doubt there'll be more, but I'm very tired. I might have to have a little afternoon kip. See you on the next one.